Make you lose with the unthinkable. Don't stop till you come first. Life's too unpredictable. Take control of what you're worth. Wasting time's forgivable.
Hello everybody, this is Yuriko and I am back. And I apologize for you guys not seeing me very much. I'm kind of in an appalling state right now. Well, not myself personally, although my hair can use a little bit of a touch-up, that's for sure. But anyways, with the recent elections happening and going on and all that jazz, I'm not in too good of a mood. I mean, yeah, I've let it go because we've just figured out that the whole fucking country is sexist, racist bigots that love to sit there and rub it in your face. Anyways, also, this is probably going to be the biggest thing that I'm going to be reporting on. But first, I'll let you guys know, November 29th is when episode 4 comes out for Batman. And I'm still waiting on it. Because I was lied to. Because they said, I read in like 2 or 3 articles that said, oh, it's going to be November 5th. It's not here. I swear to God. But anyways. To the big news. Big news. And you want to know what that news is going to be? Trump! Guess what? People that voted and elected Trump into office, well, you're going to get a time of your life for this one. This is coming directly from the Wall Street Journal. I'll put a link in the description box below just so you guys can read it. The title of the article, Donald Trump backpedals on banning Muslims from the U.S. And actually, he's been backpedaling on a lot of shit. Trump appears to be backing away from one of his signature and most controversial proposals, banning Muslims from entering the U.S., as polls show him falling slightly behind Hillary Clinton. Since Trump essentially cliched the GOP presidential nomination in May, amid widespread popularity of his proposed ban among primary voters, he has gradually moved away from the blanket religious ban toward a more nuanced policy targeting countries with record of terrorism. Which, I hate to say it, at least he's being a little bit smart. Not very smart. No. Also, the wall that he was going to build, he's backpedaling on that also. Everything he said to get his ass into that chair, he is backpedaling on. Which means he's not going to go through with it, ladies and gentlemen, because I think he just realized it's going to be a little bit harder than what he thought. Also, this is some funny shit. Did you know that there's a conflict of interest he has going on? Because he has international sales going on, right? He has bought and sold to many different places overseas. And also, he sells overseas, right? So, he owes money to people overseas. Well, that's a bit of a conflict of interest. Because if he has open business things before he goes into inauguration, guess what? There's got to be a problem. That's problem number 1. Actually, number 2, if you're a Trump supporter. Problem number 3. This is the best one ever. Problem number 3 is that, in fact, he actually has open case files against him. Open case files means that they're waiting to go to court. The Supreme Court Justice, Supreme Court judge stated that the child rape and molestation case will go through after the elections. So, with open cases against him, he can become impeached before inauguration. If they work that quickly, and I think they're going to, or at least try. If he gets into office and they're still there, that's grounds for impeachment. That's grounds for impeachment alone, okay? Alone means if you have open stuff against you before going into office, they can impeach you on just that. Okay? It doesn't have to be criminalizing or anything. So, whoever thought that he's going to sit in there for 4 years, he's not. He won't. He won't. If he does, it'll be a miracle. But by God, if he does sit in there for 4 years, he ain't running again. He's not. And everybody knows why. Also, on top of that, the riots and everything that have started. Okay, to the people that are rioting, yes, I understand why. But you're also proving him right. Do you know that? You are proving Donald Trump right. Okay, also on top of that, to the people that support Donald Trump, especially those guys that think they sit there and have the biggest balls ever. Here is an update for you. You will still be treated according to law. Law hasn't changed. President Obama still sits in that chair. You're going to be so spanked for the shit you do. My daughter, the other day, had an 8th grader tell her that women should only be at home because they're not worth anything else but that. Apparently his parents are a Trump supporter because he made this widely known also. So she decided and proceeded to say in the middle of a crowded lunchroom that it's a pity that men have 2 heads because they can't think straight with either one of them. Roughly. I've told this story about 2 or 3 times so far, and with what she says, kind of changes, kind of doesn't. She still gets the point across. Just because you have 2 heads doesn't mean you're smarter. And the kid was dumbfounded. Completely dumbfounded. And she also told him that, it kind of sucks that, you don't have proper circulation because you can only run 1 at a time. Needless to say, the kid shut up. And will think twice before doing that shit. But also, for Trump supporters, I understand where you're coming from. Please, please, please quit gloating. Stop the fucking gloating. It's like you're sore winners. And then as soon as something happens, you're going to be the first people that are going to get your ass ripped a new one. So stop. Save your ass now. And quit. Because nobody wants to hear, oh look, oh look, oh look. And it's all over my Facebook feed. And it's literally half. Okay, half that don't support him, half that do support him. And the ones that do support him, you're getting really obnoxious. Please stop. Okay? The election's done and over with. Well, the day of the election is done and over with. The election, in theory, is not done. Okay? Because Maryland is the first state to ever pull away from the Electoral College and give their electoral votes to the most popular of voting. See, the reason why Donald Trump won was because the Electoral College said so. They're the final say. Okay? Now, Maryland can only pull this off if, I think it said 536 other sovereign states, which means counties and all this other shit. Subsidiaries, I should say. Follow in their footsteps. Which, damn well it gonna happen. Because usually, the Electoral College backs the most popular. This time they didn't. So, and they normally do back the most popular. Now, it also makes people think, okay, something's wrong, or somebody has been bought. And with Donald Trump sitting in that seat now, can you figure where it went? Hello. Also on top of that, Trump supporters, has he still shared his tax returns yet? No? That's funny. What's he hiding? If he's not hiding anything, then it should be no problem to bring him out, right? Where are they? I would love to know where they're at. Because in all actuality, he doesn't want to show his shit. Because he knows he's done wrong too. So, with that being said, your elected president now has backpedaled on everything that he said, okay, including the wall, okay. He has open case files against him that are pending court dates. So that's ground for impeachment by itself. He also won the electoral vote, which was really weird. I find that very, very fishy. Also, he's been inciting riots. He might not have a hand in them, legitimately have a hand in them, but he's been inciting them. Also on to the point of where people are being just absolutely disgusting to people. Now, where in the hell did this come from, people? Did you lose all common sense? Did it just fly out the window? Because you're acting exactly like him, and it's not cool. Not one bit. You don't want World War III to happen? Then why in the hell did you put him in office? Oh my God. We're having a civil war at this moment. You guys don't understand that? A civil war means it's on your home turf, okay? An international war is a world war, all right? Civil war means it's on your home turf, okay? We're having a civil war right now. It might not have any guns, and people might not be dying or anything like that, but there is riots, and as soon as the riots get out of hand, then it becomes a civil war. So there's a rebellion, then it becomes a civil war, and then we're going to have a problem. All because you guys let this asshole in office. I'm saying asshole because he is an asshole. Plain and simple. And the wife he's got hanging on his arm was just looking for a fucking sugar daddy, and now she's the first lady. She has no clue what she's doing. None. And I guarantee you she's going to plagiarize half of her shit. So she can seem smart. Because y'all know she's dumber than a box of rocks. Oh, I wrote that speech. Oh, you did? Oh, okay, so we'll put plagiarizing charges on you. Oh, no, wait, somebody else wrote that. Yeah. Come on, people. I mean, a whole hell of a lot of function and thinking is what you guys did. On the worst impossible stuff. Like, yeah, we all need this guy because he does this and that and the other. Da, da, da. This guy has no business being in politics whatsoever. Number one. Number two, the justice system has a field day with this guy and you don't fucking notice. He has been fined God knows how many times on immoral grounds and improperly treating people. He's been fined like fucking crazy. And you guys are not seeing this? Are you guys blind to stupidity? What the hell is going on? I'm sorry, but I'm going to rant about this a little bit. Because, A, he's fucking dumb. Just, oh no, he's been it. You just sit there and argue with me, fine. He's built businesses and the whole nine and and all this other shit. Okay, he screwed over small business. All right. There's numerous counts to prove it. All right. He's had 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 2 more to make it a full deck. Do you understand? 8 bankruptcies of failed business practice. He is the epitome of a spoiled little rich kid trying to prove that he's bigger than his daddy. His dad was the one that built all this. His dad was the one that made sure all of this stays in place when his son takes over. It was stipulated in the will. Also on top of that, he has racketeering charges against him now. He has new racketeering charges against him. Oh my God. Oh my God. These just came up. And these came up actually before the election, but they decided to announce it after. Also, oh my God, also, I mean, if you want me to keep going on everything that this guy has done wrong, and you still want him to lead our country, are you kidding me? If he stays in there for 4 years, he's got to fucking tax the piss out of everybody, and walk away in 4 years with the money in his pocket and leaving everybody fucked over. If that's what you want, that's fine. Because in all honesty, in his America, I'm terrified. I am absolutely terrified. And if anybody else is in their right fucking mind, you should be terrified too. For fuck's sake, people. I have mixed children. One is a quarter Korean and white, and the other one is half Hispanic and white. I have a Korean husband. You know, and I'm sitting here wondering when it's going to beat down on my door. Because sooner or later, I'm going to have to start carrying a ball bat, mace, everything else on me to protect my family. If this doesn't get changed, and this isn't because somebody's ranting and raving because they didn't get what they wanted. It doesn't matter. If this doesn't change, the America you guys are hoping for is already in post-apocalyptic outcomes. I mean, that's it. Because nobody cares about the law anymore, apparently. Because there's graffiti, there's attempted sexual assault, everything. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. For the ones that are sitting there gloating on fucking Facebook and Twitter and whatever other social media you want, are you guys blind to what's going on? Because it's right there in front of your face. Or do you just keep on scrolling going, oh, it doesn't affect any part of me? Because if you honestly say that, then you are the fucking privileged white person. And now hopefully you don't marry outside your race there, sweetie. Because the minute you do, you're one of us. On the other side of the fence that you don't want to be. So if you don't want to get over there, you better start listening and changing your mind. Think smart, don't think stupid. It's absolutely unfucking real. I'm still scrolling through this article on the Wall Street Journal. Because, hey, you know what? They picked up on it. Wall Street Journal is very, very credible. And I think it's absolutely hilarious that he is backpedaling on everything. He even backpedaled on Obamacare repeal. Backpedaled on that. I think it's absolutely hilarious that you guys pretty much got took. The crook took your ass for a fucking ride, and now he's backpedaling on everything. I think it's absolutely hilarious because you guys didn't know what he was going to do. You thought he was going to follow through on his shit, right? No, he wasn't going to. He was going to say whatever you wanted to fucking hear so he can get into that seat and fuck it up more. See, when Obama was a president, first time around, there was no riots. There was no, derogatory slang, anything like that. Second time around, no riots, no vivid protests or anything like that. This time around, you got Trump. Protests, people burning shit in the streets, people treating other people like absolute shit. Hello, fly. I mean, what more do you want? Because I'm beginning to believe that you guys had no clue what you were getting into either. You were just sitting there feeding on the bullshit. And granted, both parties, actually all three parties, five parties, can spout their bullshit and the whole nine. In all honesty, the people that didn't vote for Trump knew damn well that it was all bullshit. I mean, there's even another article that says, Trump furiously backpedals and claims he was joking about Obama funding ISIS. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. And this was August 12th, okay? Let's see. It's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. Because Trump Trump backpedals on Obamacare repeal. I mean, it's all over the internet. All you have to do is punch in Trump backpedals, and you'll find everything. I have my little fiddle letter off, if you're wondering. And you guys voted for the guy that pretty much took you as a fucking fool. Because everything he said he promised to do, he ain't gonna do it. You want to know why? Because as soon as he got in there, he realized, oh, there's a lot more people voting against it than for it. And he just goes, I was just kidding. I'm not going to build a wall. I'm not going to repeal Obamacare. Hell, I'm not even going to ban the Muslims. They're fine. I was just kidding. The minute he got voted in there, he goes, oh, just kidding. Wasn't that a great joke? I think it's absolutely hilarious that all the Trump supporters got fucked over. Because if you were wondering when he was going to start building that wall, he ain't going to do it. He even says, nope, I'm not going to do it. Just kidding. Also, is he going to plan on banning Muslim? Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, just kidding. I am so kidding. It's okay, though. Come on. Seriously, do you really think he was actually going to do all that shit? Are you serious? I was sitting there going, okay, yeah, right. You know, I'm not going to... He's going to do everything that he couldn't do. Da 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 da. Yeah, okay. So let that sink in for you guys. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Because you got fucked over. It ain't us, the ones that didn't vote for him. We knew it. We saw it. We saw all through the bullshit. And you guys just got hook, line, and sinker. So, good luck. Because I highly doubt he's going to stay in there for very long. I'll give him a year. Maybe. Because of all the shit that he's got going on against him, he won't sit in that chair for very long. Even if he ever does. I think it's going to be funny. He's going to get impeached. And Mike Pence isn't that much better either. Oh, Lord. Whoever said and made into law that you don't confuse church and state, apparently this guy didn't get the memo. Somebody want to inform him that it doesn't work both ways? People are going to be who they want to be. People are going to be assholes. People are going to be jerks. People are going to be pseudo-Christians saying that, oh, God loves everybody but you, and you. You know. People are going to be whoever they want to be. Me. I tell it like it is. I sit there and tell you everything like this, and either I'm a bitch, I'm a whore, or whatever else. Doesn't matter. I've been called worse by better. So anything you got to say to me, then go ahead. Go ahead, leave it in the comments box below, because I've heard worse. If you got good quality things to say to me, then go ahead and say them, because I love hearing it. Especially love hearing it from all of my subscribers and everything like that. But other than that, I am going to get off of here and get out of your ear about Trump and the whole shitstorm he's got coming up against him, because hey, not gonna last very long. That dude ain't gonna be there for much longer. So other than that, like, share, and subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one.